All right, we are live, I believe. I believe we are live. That's a lot of brightness right there. I apologize. I look like a ghost. But what's going on, friends? It is kind of almost how my music is suggesting. Not fun times with the Edmonton Oilers. Not fun times in Edmonton. Everything besides the coach being fired. Yeah. Call up Rodrigue. Lots of fixing need to be done currently with this team. I mean, I don't know about lots of fixing. This is generally the same team that got second place in the Pacific Division last year, 2 points behind the Vegas Golden Knights. So, I believe we are live as well on Power for Hire. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Jake. Prudinski, everything as a coach. Okay, so Hamilton is next. I just discussed. I don't know anything about him. Obviously, Broberg and Janmark are out. Kimberly. Yeah, so basically what's happened here is James Hamilton got called up on an emergency basis because Brown and Janmark are out. So as Jason Gregor mentioned, the Oilers are likely to go 12-6 tomorrow against the Vancouver Canucks, which is better than the game against Nashville, where I believe it was 11-6. So the boys got a little gassed. Gagne hurt too. I don't think Gagne's hurt. We're not too sure why he didn't practice. There was no confirmation on that. But definitely keep an eye out. It might be just a maintenance day. Looking forward to the 24 draft. Looking forward to the 24 draft. What if we deal that pick to help improve the team? Also, is there a new injury which led to the no? It's let's dig into the Hamblin call up right now. Cam Lewis wrote about it on OilersNation.com. So the team announced on Sunday evening that James Hamblin has been called up from the Bakersfield Condors. Basically, here's how it works. The team can use an emergency recall if at any point during the regular season, A, fall below either 18 healthy game available skaters or 2 healthy game available goaltenders on their active roster and less than the league minimum salary plus 1,000 available cap space. In order to be eligible to use an emergency recall, a team must have what the league considers to be a roster emergency. That means the team has to play 1 game with fewer than 18 skaters or 2 goaltenders. This player does not count against the salary cap while they're on the roster. That said, the player must also have a salary cap hit of no more than league minimum 100,000. So in this case, 875K. Once a player from the active roster is ready to return to the lineup, the player who is recalled must be sent back down. So, the Oilers currently have an active roster of 13 forward, 6 defensemen, 2 goaltenders, and only 437,000 of open salary cap. Because Janmark and Connor Brown were both scratched on Saturday. Yeah. So far this season, James Hamblin has 3 goals and 5 points over 6 games with +4 rating. He's a fast skater who plays well defensively. So I'm open to this. I don't think it's a bad idea to bring up Hamlin for a bit, see how he does. Let's see what you guys are saying. Season's over. I don't believe the season is over. I'll get into that a bit as well. Usman says, fire Woody already. Can't manage the lines all season. Well, I don't think Jay Woodcroft's totally at fault for the season at hand. But I don't think he's the reason we are 2-7-1, Jay Woodcroft. I hate to sound like a broken record, but Jay Woodcroft is the man who coached this team to a second place record in the Pacific Division and 2 points behind the Vegas Golden Knights. Has he been perfect? No. There have been times where I've also disagreed with Jay Woodcroft. I'm like, well, what are these lines? Why is Matthias Janmark on the top line? Why aren't you giving some players extra minutes? It does feel like at times Jay Woodcroft does not trust young players like a Raphael Lavoie, for example, like a Philip Broberg, and probably other names to be said. San Jose is going to beat us. I don't think so. I don't think San Jose will beat us. Awful start. Awful start indeed, Cato. I just read that they need 1 full game with 17 squared. Which team will show up tomorrow? The Heritage Classic? That is a great question, Jake. It could be the Heritage Classic team. It could be a team we haven't seen yet, right? The Oilers. It's I think every game for the Oilers right now, it can be a little unpredictable. Obviously on paper they've been very poor. There's no doubt about that. So, but I don't think typically when a team starts a season this poorly, somebody does get fired. Either somebody gets fired, a trade of some magnitude. I'm trying to think back the last time a big trade was happened in the NHL after a team has done this poorly to start. Big trades in the NHL, especially this early on, are very rare nowadays, I find, especially with the current salary cap. So, let me see it here. Perfect. So there's that so far. Let's get into the Jay Woodcroft talk. Today, Ryan Rishaug, Edmonton Oilers head coach Jay Woodcroft's job is in jeopardy. Now, it's no surprise as there's probably been talk of what sort of change can we make right now to get things in the right direction. The players will tell you it comes from the players. The players will blame it on themselves. I was listening to Draisaitl's press conference, or not press conference, interview today, and Derek Ryan's, and they're basically saying it's on. How about we watch that? Let's go watch Leon Draisaitl's interview this afternoon. We're gonna pause my music. The Oilers. Let's go take a look at what they've been saying today. Oilers. Stick on ice. Where's the Edmonton Oilers channel? All the way down here. Oh my goodness. There's Leon Draisaitl. Let's see what he's saying. Leon Draisaitl. Jay Woodcroft. I don't want to listen to Jay Woodcroft's interview because he talks for 13 minutes and he just goes on long tangents and you get a little bored. But let's pull this up.
Is it sort of some key moments here where the other team's making the play instead of you guys making the play or keeping them off the board?
Yeah, absolutely. It's little things that matter, right?
Little things that matter, Draisaitl says.
Say all the right things, and we just can't seem to do the right things right now. And
we can't seem to do the right things. I would agree with that.
Obviously, when you're struggling or when you're lacking confidence in general as a group, it seems to downward spiral much faster than anything else. So, but every team goes through this.
A YouTube video within a YouTube video. That is correct.
But we got to make sure.
I think the lack of accountability in the locker room is a massive problem. That's from the coaches down.
We catch it early.
Brent, I wouldn't disagree with you.
Derek just says how it's a tight-knit group, and you look around the room and you
there's no one else that's, stick up for us but ourselves. So,
he says there's no one else that's going to stick up for us but ourselves.
Playing for each other, that hasn't changed in the last month, just because we've been losing games.
I think he said something interesting towards the end of the interview.
Finding that fix, do you think?
Yeah, I don't think we're that far off. You can see stretches where we do it really well. So it's not like it's not there at all.
So this is Draisaitl talking about the defensive habits right now, the defensive issues.
It hasn't been there. We know how to do it. It's just those moments again where
they know how to do it, but there are little moments. Okay.
We're not sharp enough, and especially when things are going the way they are right now. It just seems to happen a lot easier than when it's going your way. So something that obviously we need to fix. Our goals. It
just doesn't seem like Leon Draisaitl has the right answer for what's going on right now. I think that's kind of fair. I don't think anyone has the right answer with what's going on. Turn down the music here so it's a little loud. I gotta use my copyright-free music because I don't want to get in trouble with the big boys. Let's get back to the chat here. Our father Leon has some insanely good English. Probably speaks it better than I do. And if the Oilers lose, I don't know. I don't know if anyone gets fired after the next loss or two, because as we have seen in the past, Ken Holland, the only coach he's ever fired mid-season was Dave Tippett. So how, eager would he be to fire Jay Woodcroft? I think the thing I've seen with Ken Holland is that he gets a little bit of an emotional attachment with his players and his coaches. He even said after firing Dave Tippett that it was like a punch in the gut. He hated. He did not want to do that. Firing Woodcroft isn't the solution unless he's lost the room. I don't think he's lost the room, honestly. I think the players understand that the issues within themselves. The issue is, let's be honest, with the team Ken Holland has built. Canucks are a good team. The Canucks are actually a very good team, and I think people are still underestimating them a little bit. I was watching them last night, and the Vancouver Canucks defeated the Dallas Stars 2-0. If we look at the Vancouver Canucks right now, recent results, Canucks 2-0, beat the Sharks 10-1. They beat the Predators 5-2. They recently lost to the Rangers in like last week, and they got another shutout against the St. Louis Blues. So they've essentially beat all the teams that the Oilers have struggled against, except for the Philadelphia Flyers. Right? They are far off. I don't know far off, but Oilers need to build a team like the Canucks. Elite offense, elite defense, elite goaltending. Now that's a scary team. I think Oilers have the elite offense. We've seen it click over the past 2 seasons. Right now, the offense has been as dry as we've ever seen. Bring in... Oh, interesting comment from Joe. I will not press that because I'm in trouble. Holland could at least fix the cap situation. Can't have accountability when players know they can't be scratched. But how do you fix the cap situation, right? Demko played today. Yesterday he did. He was fantastic. Where's Hamblin fitting in? He will be on the 4th line most likely. The Oilers will go 12-6. If we go Oilers lines right now, I think Daily Faceoff may have a few combinations. So I imagine he will go with Derek Ryan and Raphael Lavoie. Sam Gagner is slotted in the 2nd line spot. Jesus Christ, how it's 2023 and Sam Gagner is on the doing. A loss of Sharks will be the start of everything getting reshuffled. I feel like we might see a big trade. I don't know what it is. Is it Jack Campbell being sent off? Cody Ceci? When we're talking about trade candidates right now, I think it is Jack Campbell and Cody Ceci. Anyone who's got a bit of cash to their name. Darnell Nurse, as we know, does not have he has a no movement clause. Honestly, let's go look at Darnell Nurse's contract for those who's interested, because Darnell Nurse's contract, with how it's broken down, is very interesting, cat friendly. So Darnell Nurse's deal right now, obviously 9.25. Yikes, 8 years. Darnell Nurse's is 10.4 and his cap is yeah. Let me take a look here. Looking through his contract right now. Where does it show no movement clause? I think I'm on the right website. AV. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, Darnell Nurse has a no movement clause up until 26-27. I don't know what an MNT. I don't know what that stands for. I'm not that smart. But I do believe if you buy out Darnell Nurse, it lasts on the books for about 14, 13 years. It's insane. Buyout current contract. So if you buy out Darnell Nurse, it spans 12 years and it has a cost of $18.4 million and savings of 9.2. So take that as you will. So Nurse will be an Oiler for a very long time. Let me get back to the contract. Modified no movement clause. There we go. Does anyone know what the teams are on Jack's no trade list? Let's take a look at Jack Campbell's contract. That's actually a great question. I don't think you can actually look into that. But it's a modified no trade clause as well, so Jack Campbell would have to waive that. Interesting. They don't score after buzzing, then they are down on themselves. Well, I mean, yesterday against the Nashville Predators, the Oilers went up early. They got the 1-0 lead, and immediately they get scored on. Whether you want to blame that goal on the defense, Jack Campbell, I think it was mostly Jack Campbell, has a bid on it. 1-1 game, right? So, fire CC off in the sun. I would do that. Fix cap by trading Kulak or Campbell. Kulak's interesting. I think Warren Fogle might be a candidate to be traded as well for how well he's playing. His trade value might be a little up right now considering it. So, but 10 teams. Okay, trade the farm for Saros and Hart. I would not. Carter Hart, I don't see being an Oiler. UC Saros it's a name that's been thrown around. I know Tyler Yaremchuk even. Tyler, funny enough, on Oilers Nation Radio, the game, I think it was the day before or the day of that they beat the Predators this year. Yaremchuk made the point, hey, how about we trade for UC Saros? That same game, Jack Campbell plays amazing, and Saros does not play well. So, I don't know. So, not to mention the Sharks will be up for that game against the Oilers. As the Sharks, Andrew, that's not a bad point to make. But in the same breath, I think the Oilers are hungry, and they think the Oilers are not gonna start their year or start to go on a run after one win. We need to see what the Oilers can do on a 3-game win streak, a 4-game win streak. If the Oilers can win 5 games in a row starting against the San Jose Sharks, okay, maybe we're kind of back to reality, right? I still think this team is not structured for the new defensive system we have. They've adapted poorly. Simple as that, Dacky. Dory Hail Mary, Kulak up to the first line. Why not? Darnell Nurse, forward. I'd be open to that. Interesting enough, let's look at the Oilers really NHL standings real quick. We try and trade McLeod and Fogle and Campbell for anything better. You never know. I also think Ryan McLeod, we should not be afraid to trade him as well. I love Ryan McLeod. I love the way he's developed through the Oilers system and how we've taken our time with him and how, he's a homegrown talent. But in the same breath, you got to trade somebody. You got to start making moves if things are going poorly, and he's not performing. And I think he's a player teams could look at and say, hey, there's still potential here. He's still very young, right? Let's see here. That's true, Michael. Nashville yesterday. I keep saying last night. It was an afternoon game. They started their backup. Really an issue for them. I would not want Jacob Markstrom personally. We know his history. I think he's a little streaky as well. Plus, I think Jacob Markstrom understands the pressure that comes for playing for a Canadian market, and maybe just does not want that as well. But then again, it is a trade, not a signing. The Oilers' record is 2-7-1. They currently have, let's see here, they have 5 points. The Kings sit in third in the Pacific with 16-12. So if I'm being honest, if the Oilers want to make the playoffs, it's got to be a wild card spot with the way things have been going. I hate to be that guy. A wild card spot. Let's see what a wild card spot looked like in the West last season. Last season in the Western Conference, the Winnipeg Jets got into the playoffs with 95 points, and the Kraken got in with 100 points. The Kraken got into the playoffs last year with 46 wins. Jets got in with 40. So the Oilers need a minimum of 46 wins to get into the playoffs. I know I hate having this conversation in November, but it's the reality of the situation, I think. Maybe Blackwood can be a buy low option. I'm not a big fan of Blackwood, personally. I don't know who the ideal goalie would be, but why do you think the give-a-shit meter is so low with this team? You know what? That's a great question, Michael. Maybe they're complacent. Maybe, it kind of feels like they expected themselves to be in a playoff spot. They kind, the thing about with all the talk, they were just expected to be a cup contender. Everything was expected out of them. It's like, oh yeah, they'll make the playoffs. Oh, they'll be a cup contender. This team's too good. And even sometimes when you listen to 630 Ched, I'll listen to Ched, and I love Rob Brown, I love Reed Wilkins, and they're even saying this team will make the playoffs. This team is too good not to miss the playoffs. And I'm like, are you seeing what's the product right now on the ice? That's just me. It's a game by game basis right now. And you're interested now? That's a good shout. Interesting, Jackie. Exactly, Prudinski. They expect a breeze to the playoffs. It's earned, not given. Regardless, first night will be Vegas or Colorado, which have been thorns for us. Interestingly enough, I was thinking about this last night in the shower about the Oilers and potentially the playoffs. So the Oilers are going to need to grind to get into the playoffs. And I'm wondering if that kind of grind mindset, grind mentality, that kind of, will that carry over into the playoffs, right? Kind of like the 2006 Oilers, who basically didn't make the playoffs into the final game of the season, and they kind of brought that momentum into the playoffs, right? So, maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Like, I find that teams that kind of claw their way into the playoffs tend to have a bit of bite to them once they make it. I mean, look at the Kraken last year. They beat the Colorado Avalanche, and they were a wild card spot, I'm pretty sure. They got 4th in Pacific. So, get a goalie, Michael. Great idea, I think, in my opinion. Chel Iverson, Woz, what's up, my dude? Who's getting fired? I don't think anyone's getting fired, but it might be on the table. Wave Campbell and Claude Rodrigue. I think Cam Lewis recently said that's not possible. How badly do 97 and 29? I now wish they had never uttered the words cup or bust. You never, you know. That's what the feeling was then. What if this season is like Vegas 2 years ago, where they missed the playoffs and oh god, I don't want to think about the missing the playoffs, dude. Because if we miss the playoffs, that could cause serious implications with maybe Draisaitl and McDavid. Because I don't want to be that guy, but like they're going to year 10. But yeah, if we send out Jack Campbell, oh, interesting. I didn't know that, but I doubt it'll happen. I doubt it. I just don't see that. You don't ever see, does that happen often in the NHL where like a starting goaltender making $5 million gets sent down? We've never seen it happen before. There you go, Dacky. Thank you. I just want to see this team win a game or two in a row. Give me a win streak right now. Like let's just like I said in my last stream, let's take let's take cup contender and park it. Let's park that idea for now. And let's just start winning games. Playoffs. Let's park it for a bit. Obviously, we want to get there, but let's start winning games. Yeah, I don't want to think about it, Docky, but mentally, you kind of have a bit of anxiety there, I think. For Kakanen's interesting. I've heard he's good. What's my solution? I don't know. I don't really have a solution. I mean, I do have a solution in NHL. I will show you my solution. Will it work in real life? I don't know. But, oh yeah, if they miss the playoffs, there will be massive changes. And considering Jeff Jackson is now, the CEO of hockey operations, it will be very interesting to see what he does. It'll be interesting to see what kind of patience Jeff Jackson has, because I don't think he's going to tolerate failure. And I think it seems since Bob Nicholson's been around the organization, he has tolerated failure. Bob Nicholson is the root of the problems, in my opinion. That is the man who brought in Peter Chiarelli and Ken Holland, and it's just like Ken Hall and Peter Chiarelli, they both have struggled to build contenders. So, 3-2 Anaheim. Oh, God. That's not good for us. I will agree. I think if the Oilers do miss the playoffs, and God, knock on wood, that does not happen, Jay Woodcroft will likely be fired because, think about it, historically in the NHL, when teams start this poorly and have this poor of a start, the coach just does get fired. I'm sorry. That's just how it works in the NHL. I don't know if the Oilers, let's be real here. Exactly, Andrew. Exactly. And I know Rick, the guys were getting a little gung-ho on the podcast, President's Trophy. I'm like, mentally, not the President's Trophy. I would like to see the Oilers win the Pacific. I don't think that card is no longer on the table. Yeah. Yeah. So, is there anything you guys would like me to take a look at before we hop into Chel franchise mode? I really would like to get into Chel and try and fix the Oilers. I have a list of players that I think will fix the Oilers, in my opinion. So, one article we could go over is Bag Milk wrote his 3 key things, which is a great article in my opinion. Everything sucks, and the Oilers can't do anything about it. Fact. What are some things worth mentioning? Darnell Nurse opened the scoring last night on the power play after a rare moment. I actually have no idea how that. I thought it was Kane's goal. Darnell Nurse, very interesting player this year. I think he's had some good games, and then also just like poor moments that stand out. So it's very weird. Like for the most, Darnell Nurse is the type of player where he'll have like a good solid game, and then there's just one glaring moment. You're like, Nurse, buddy, what are you doing there? I have my controller. See what happens if you play the current Oilers roster with a decent goalie and sim the whole season. I can do that. We can definitely do that. If he does, it's a stupid. Just throw away all the camp. He's the best coach this team's had. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I'm not the biggest fan of Woodcroft with the way he deploys lines, but he's still been one of the best coaches that we've had. The only coaching option I think of is some people have suggested Gerard Gallant. I've heard a similar coach to Woodcroft where he doesn't really trust the youth as much. Gallant's also been to a Stanley Cup final recently. Bruce Cassidy. So, let's do franchise mode. We're gonna go to franchise mode and I'll play now. No. There we go. Franchise mode. Also, let me know how the volume sounds and everything sounds. Also, Raphael Lavoie made his debut. I was very excited to see that, but he didn't really do much. To be fair, not. I think there was a moment where Lavoie was on the ice, and I felt like the team could have like tried to pass him a bit more. I really wanted to see more of that shot, and I just didn't think he had an opportunity to shoot at all. So new. Well, to be fair, Jay Woodcroft, he's been an assistant coach. You know, he was an assistant coach with the Sharks on this team, then went to Bakersfield. Funny enough, I think people forget, Jay Woodcroft won a Stanley Cup with the Detroit Red Wings. You know, him and Ken Holland have been pretty close, I guess. Player morale, fog of war, GM firing, water mode. So basically CPU trades and rules and settings. Quick settings. We will do. I'm gonna turn off injuries because there's way too many injuries in NHL. Trade difficulty will be hard. Let's see what else. What else should we turn on? 42 viewers. Please give me yeah, hit a like button. I don't really pay attention to the viewers, honestly. Oh, Holland and the Red Wings. Not a fan of that. From time to time, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. You were on the Red Wings. You've been through the NHL a few times here. Hold on. There we go. We're gonna make sure the simming in. Okay. All right, franchise mode, start career, salary cap on. I feel like I need glasses. How do I look? I look good? Alright. So, I was not thinking about trading Jack Campbell or Stuart Skinner in my game here. But, make some trades. We're going to clear up some cap space. First up on deck, sorry, we are going to trade Warren Fogle because he makes 2.7. And we're going to get a winger who I believe the Oilers should have signed this summer. Where is he? The right winger, Daniel Sprong. He makes $2 million. I think he's had a good start to life. I really wish the Oilers signed Daniel Sprong. Trade rejected. Okay, we'll throw a pick in there. How about that? Picks always work. How about a 5th round pick? Trade accepted. Easy. At some point, the Oilers and the fan base have to stay the course and fix internally. I was really frustrated in the decade of darkness getting a new coach. I agree with you, Andrew. I mean, I think we've been trying to be staying patient and like events will improve internally, that the bottom 6 will improve internally, which I think the bottom 6 did improve internally last season. This year, everything's been dry. The offense in general has been dry in all 4 lines. I don't think so, Chris. 1 second, friends. 1 second. All right. Told you it was time to panic. Time to panic. When was the time to panic? I think the coaching staff, as we saw with Adam Murney, they're not giving a fuck right now. You know, I think they're right now just trying to try whatever. Unfortunately, I don't think they can send down Jack Campbell. I don't know why, but like $5 million. I remember last year, Jack Campbell, Tyler was mentioning if you trade Jack Campbell, send him down, it's a bad look. So the next player I want to get is Matt Grzelcyk. He makes 3.6, and I think we could trade him for Cody Ceci. Now, I may have to retain a bit of salary. Okay. And also give up a pick. We will give up our 3rd round pick in 2025 for Matt Grzelcyk. Trade rejected. And maybe a 6th round pick. Oh God. They really don't want Cody Ceci. Did anyone hold on? Give me 2 games of man-on-man, 2 games with a new goalie coach. To be honest, I think if we get a new goalie coach, we probably won't see the effects of that for probably like about maybe 10 games, maybe. I don't know. Buy out Soup and call up Rodrigue in your sim. I just want to see how it goes. You know what? We will try that. I just want to see how these moves go. We will get there. There we go. How much do I have to retain on Cody? I don't like. Okay, how about 8%? Am I giving up way too much for Matt Grzelcyk right now? I think so. I'll give up a prospect like Skaters matching block. Sim is base. We're watching the season go down the tube. Goaltending offense now become very concerning. So I think we have. Oh, to be fair, I saw somebody on Twitter say, "Oh, hit the panic mode after game 1." I'm like, what? Oh, you never hit the panic button after game 1. Right now, yeah, you can panic. Sure, I'm not gonna. So right, we're trading Cody Ceci and Adam Murney. I am matching your block. Please take it. Oh, God. Like, I'm trying to give you whatever I have here. The Preds 6th round pick. Oh my God, we can't get Matt Grzelcyk here. I want Matt Grzelcyk. Maybe we won't, maybe he's not worth it. Okay, let's go to Columbus, who have one player I would like to see the Oilers get. Let's see here. Andrew Peak. And we'll give them defenseman. Who can give them Andrew Peak? Brett Kulak? Or no, we'll give them Cody Ceci. Cody Ceci, and we will also give you a defenseman. No, draft pick. There we go. We'll give you the what do you mean it's not? Oh my God. Bait someone with a first to get rid of CC. Christ, do we have to? Are we that desperate? That would probably work. Brett Pesce. Brett Pesce. You know what? Trade CC McLeod. I mean, to be fair, I love Ryan McLeod, so I will try to keep him. But Ryan McLeod is also not. I've not been a big fan of him this year, and I hate to say that. Jacob not Slavin. Brett Pesce, 4 mil. Oh my God, I don't think we're gonna make this deal. But, I think I don't know why the goalie coach has not been fired. I don't know how Dustin Schwartz has kept his job after almost, and that's essentially the whole fan base has wanted him fired. Like, I don't know how. Like, the Oilers organization clearly sees value in him, or just doesn't see him worth being fired. All right. Are the hot dogs good enough in Edmonton to get Phil Kessel? To be fair, nobody has signed Phil Kessel so far. Yeah, we're struggling to make some deals here. Jesus Christ. What's James Reimer doing right now? Where does he play right now? James Reimer. I don't think a lot of people would be a fan of James Reimer. Nobody wants our trash. I know. Boston. Let's talk. Cody Ceci. I think we can make something work here. Give me Matt Grzelcyk. I don't want to give up the 1st round pick. I'm going to give up a lot for... We got to toss out picks right now. So, 3rd round pick. Oh, that's all it took. That's all it took. We got Matt Grzelcyk. Okay, fantastic. All right. Did Johnny Gaudreau get traded? Hold on a minute. Breaking news live on stream. Johnny Gaudreau has been. Is someone fucking with me? I just got a text that Johnny Gaudreau got traded. Hold on a minute. No. Somebody just texted me out of nowhere. No. Johnny Gaudreau. I don't think he's been traded. Why? What? That's a farce. I'm getting fucked with right now, right? Why would I get a... No, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have been fooled by somebody watching the stream. I got trolled hard. I didn't get trolled. It's fake. Okay. We'll go back to NHL. That is hilarious. We're gonna go now get somebody named Andrew Peak. He was benched. Stream sniped. I was stream sniped, I think. Oh my god. Okay, we're back with the Blue Jackets. I got excited too. Let me off topic. I've only been playing NHL 24 in franchise mode through the 10-hour NHL. The actual games were... I mean, I think Best Buy's having a sale right now on NHL 24. It's like $54.99. Right, I was gonna get Andrew Peak and then trade Brett Kulak for him. Who else are we gonna trade here? Maybe a prospect because he's 25. Cam Deneen. Oh, okay. And then how about we trade draft picks, 2 6-round picks. I need someone who can play on the right side that Cody's. Give me Andrew Peak. Give me Andrew Peak. Thank you. Took me like 3 picks and Brett Kulak for Andrew Peak. I just want to see how the Oilers would sim without Soup and an AHL call-up in his place. We will do that, Chel Iverson. I promise you. And then for my final move to fix the Edmonton Oilers, aside from getting rid of a goalie, because, yeah. Washington Capitals have a center that I believe is the next Derek Ryan. His name is Nick Dowd. Right bottom 6, 4th liner right now. Nick Dowd. We will trade Adam Ernie for him. No, not Adam Ernie. Matthias Janmark. There we go. Up front. I'd be open to the idea of Patrick Kane. I don't think Johnny Gaudreau got traded. I think I got trolled. A 7th round pick. Matthias Janmark, a 7th round pick for Nick Dowd, please. What do you mean? Let's go pro. Oh my god. Carter Savoy? Oh. Okay. And then who else are we trading here? Matvei Petrov? Lane Peterson? Jaden Grube. Do we trade Jaden Grube for Nick Dowd? I'm surprised with how difficult these trades are actually right now. Broberg was such a bad pick. I was screaming at the screen. Oh. I was more frustrated about us not getting Volstead. I remember when the Oilers didn't get Volstead, and I actually got pretty pissed off. I'm like, what are we doing? Genuinely. Okay, who can I trade here? Who should we trade here? Kind of wish we could sneak a deal to get Eberle back. I'd be a fan of that move if it was like in the trade deadline. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting Nick Dowd, but to be honest, I don't think the Oilers need Nick Dowd right now. So, let's just oh, what did I not save? Worst part is that other teams know Edmonton is desperate too, so they can screw him on trades. Ooh. I would love to see Jordan Eberle back in some capacity, but I don't know how much he's making, and the salary cap has been a pain in their ass for how long? Oh, it's always fun trying to fix the Oilers in NHL 24, especially when you put the trade difficulty on hard. Edit lines. See how our lines are doing. So, if you're just tuning in, I've traded for Daniel Sprong. And Matt Grzelcyk and Andrew Peak. So these are our lines, which I think they're not too bad. Interesting. I think I picked someone else's rosters, and these are the rosters I have, so everyone's kind of 85, but let's see how we do. All right, we're going to go and sim to the trade deadline. I turned off injuries because I don't know if you guys have played NHL 24 franchise mode. Way too many injuries. So we're going to see how this season goes. And then next simulation I'll do is I'll put Jack Campbell in the AHL and see how we do. Chel. We're going to do that after we see how the season goes. So, okay, we are currently... Eberle is too expensive. He's getting a 5x5. No, I'm okay. I don't even think Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, in my opinion, has a pretty solid contract compared to some players. I think I saw a comment on our YouTube. I don't know where it was, but they basically said Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is overpaid. I'm like, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scored you 100 points last season. That is not being overpaid. In what world is 100 points overpaid? Regardless of who he's playing with, where he's playing with. Everyone right now is probably a little overpaid in the moment, how everyone's performing. But I think Nugent-Hopkins has earned his money since signing that new deal. Someone like Darnell Nurse probably hasn't. I personally would not mind Taylor Hall, but then again, I remember Taylor Hall is very injury prone, and yeah, how often has he played for Chicago so far? But Taylor Hall was more so because 12-year-old, 14-year-old was a big Hall guy. Growing up, my favorite players were Sam Gagner, Taylor Hall, and maybe Ryan Smith. Alex Hemsky was cool. We're not doing so hot right now. We're 20-20-5. Maybe it's the goaltending. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're not winning games right now. I got muted from O&E first just we traded Nuge over the summer. I could understand why someone would want Nuge traded because his value is at an all-time high. But with that being said, Nuge, I think, is just very important to this team. The core, a big part of the leadership group. I don't know. Trading someone like Nugent-Hopkins would be... I don't know. Just to me, it doesn't seem right. I would like to see a Raffi Torres back. Doug Weight, I wish I grew up. I wish I experienced Doug Weight hockey for a bit. If I can go back in time and be an Oilers fan in the 90s and not know of Doug Weight and just kind of experience him for firsthand, I would love to experience him. Hemsky was the best. That was my guy. You know, he got too much flack. He was the only reason to watch hockey for me. Christ, we are heading into we're heading into April. We're 31, 33, and 8. Oh fuck. Yeah, clearly a hold on. Oh wow. We only lost one game in April, but we still managed to miss the playoffs. By 1 point. Well, that doesn't seem right. Jesus. Connor McDavid with 111 points. Okay. Clearly, I did not fix the Oilers. Zach Hyman, 96-point season. Holy shit. Evan Bouchard, 46 points. Daniel Sprong, 50 points. Connor Brown, 45 points. Nugent Hopkins, 74 points. Okay. So, we are now going to go do Chel Iverson's suggestion. Chel Iverson. Let's see if your suggestion of setting. Let's just see if we can send down Jack Campbell. I hate to be that guy. I don't want to be too negative. But if we sent down Jack Campbell, what would happen? Player morale, NHL salary cap. Dude, yeah, that. Sure. Owner mode. There we go. I wish we had Thatcher Demko. I was watching the Canucks game a bit yesterday. I'm like, Thatcher Demko. Like, why couldn't we get Thatcher Demko? Who did we draft in that year? Maybe I think it was Leon Draisaitl. So fair enough. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, Chel. I'm gonna turn off injuries because I absolutely hate injuries in this game. There we go. Well, I'll keep Stu. I think Soup is the one that everyone's been talking about recently. Alright, we're just going to advance to the regular season. And then send him down. Alright, here we go. Roster. The menus in NHL 24 are also very much a headache. On roster moves. Jack Campbell. All up to the NHL. Wait, why can't I send him down? So I imagine I have to call up Rodrigue first. What? Why can't I send anyone down? Okay, what? I think Markstrom was the right choice for us, honestly. His playstyle just stands firm even with the trash fire and defensive system. I don't know, man. I feel like we've seen a history with Jacob Markstrom. I don't know if he would do well in front of our team. Why can't I send down Soup? bring up Rodrigue. Can I? Roster moves. Goalies. Okay. But it's not allowing me to call up a goalie. Like this, it's just, it won't let me. Kind of blanked out. Multi-select. Oh, okay. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Okay, now let's see how this works. Okay, so we have sent down Jack Campbell. We've called up Olivier Rodrigue. And we're going to get Rodrigue to start in the NHL. What players you have that could be looked to trade? Kulak, CC. I think plenty of players right now. CC, McLeod for sure. Jack Campbell's, I think, got to be on a trade block. There we go. Have we arrived at trade them all yet? No, not yet. No, I don't think so. Like, let's sim the season. I'll sim like up to the trade deadline, see how things are going, because sometimes this game likes to play with your likes to have fun with you. Sometimes you'll try to sim the full season and okay. Hold on a minute. I'm just worried that like middle of this simulation that they'll just play stew the whole time. I'm biased and a forever CC and Campbell hater, so I can't make trades involving them. Actually, you know what? Trade Hunter. Trade Hunter. For Sharky? Actually reminds me, I gotta put... If the Oilers lose to Sharks, we need to trade everyone. Except Leon and Connor, right? And Nuge? Yeah, trading Jack Campbell will be extremely hard to move, especially in today's NHL. I mean, interesting few weeks for the Oilers if they could turn around or let the sink. Let the ship complete. Someone says the Oilers are exactly what the Sharks need. I don't know if I... You know, the Oilers are actually not doing too bad with Jack Campbell and the Miners in this. And they're 21, 15, and 3. By the way, how was everyone's weekend aside from the Oilers? My fantasy football team struggling. I've been enjoying NFL though. My first time doing fantasy football. I've been very much enjoying watching the NFL and following along, even though I don't know what's happening half the time. I don't know. I think McDavid and Draisaitl are a duo, but I'd like to see the Oilers get Phoenix Copley. Oh, that's a nice shout in my opinion. Oilers are right now 31, 21, and 3 with Jack Campbell and the Miners in NHL 24. Now, we're at the trade deadline, and I'm just going to quickly see who has played how much, how we're doing. Draisaitl, 73 points. Player stats. Olivier Rodrigue has played 11 games. Interesting. He's still up here. Unfortunately, it's hard to control this game. Edit lines. We please play Rodrigue for more than 5 games. There we go. I would like Artem Zub. I know Ottawa has not been playing well recently, so I don't know if I'd really want him right now, but I've always liked the idea of Artem Zub. Oh yeah, I should probably check the AHL stats, eh? We'll wait till the end of the season for that. Getting Dressel for a center who backchecks and plays defense will make the team more accountable and better. Yeah, but I think also players like Leon Draisaitl don't grow on trees, you know? His scoring ability, outside McDavid, who else can score like Draisaitl, right? Like, I think Draisaitl's, like, his passing abilities without... Actually, one thing I wanted to touch on, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the Oilers' puck management and puck movement has been brutal this year. I think that's one reason why we're not scoring enough. We're not able to cycle the puck in the offensive zone. I was at the game yesterday, and I'm like, why are we flubbing and fanning on pucks all the time? Anyways, let's check it out here. Gave it 41 goals. Very realistic. Oh, okay. TJ Oshie would be sick. So, with Jack Campbell in the AHL, we missed the playoffs. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Not moving our feet. Jaron, good shout there. Last night, yesterday against Nashville, it just looked like the Oilers were desperate the way they're playing. Let's take a look here. Stats wise, I knowing Old Dutch, it's gonna be Rhyme release. Gel buckle up. And you already know in the press conferences, he's gonna be like, I had to make a move. I had to move salary. I had to do something. Anyways, Rodrigue, 883 in 16 games. Jack Campbell in the AHL after 54 games had a 904, 278. That's a yikes, dog. Oh. 2 fixes. Let the boys play 10 minutes, spread out. I'm tired of guys sitting most of the game and playing 5 minutes than expected. There we go. I agree with you, Jaron. Actually, let's go back to I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna get a little glass of water, but I will be back, and then we'll go over who played the most last game. Oh my god, my mic was muted. Very streamerish. Just looking at this, I don't think it is very strange not seeing Leon Draisaitl or Connor McDavid on the NHL's top point scorers list. Goals. Oh, this is a defenseman. Austin Matthews leading the league in goals. Interesting. Very interesting. Like, what year is this? What year is this? When it comes to save percentage, Varlamov, Swayman, Jonathan Quick, Demko, Thatcher Demko's having himself a hell of a year. Holy shit. James Reimer. Oh, yikes. I don't want to think this. Joseph Wool, Jake Allen. Jake Allen! Somebody suggested him in the chat. When it comes to shutouts, not too many. I mean, I don't think shutouts are as common in today's NHL. But yeah, the NHL leaderboard's very strange. I mean, Jesper, like Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt have basically been Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid. Unfortunately, Jack Hughes is hurt, which really sucks for my defenseman. At least you have Evan Bouchard, right? Goals. Evan Bouchard. So, oops, promising. So very let's go look at scores. Why did they? Sorry, what's up? Jared, sorry, I missed your comment. If that's the case, and that's why did they change it? Oh, I think they tried to copy what Vegas did to them last year. That's what I heard. I think I'm not 100% sure. I think the Oilers just wanted to try and be better. Try something new. I don't know. I can't really answer that question for you. Dave Manson, though, in my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of him. Ever since he's been behind the bench, the Oilers have not been great defense. I don't know what he tries to accomplish with our defense. There it is. Jesus Christ, I am blind. Hey, if the Anaheim Ducks can win 6 in a row, why can't the Oilers, right? That's how I'm coping right now. Box score yesterday. Goals came from Zach Hyman and Darnell Nurse. Oh, I thought Evan Bouchard scored. Must have been a Hyman tip. When it comes to ice time, Raphael Vaugh with 9 minutes. Dylan Holloway only had 6 minutes last night. I don't think that's fair. Wait, what's wrong with Shan? Shan, you're doing okay. Then why aren't they copying what Vegas does with rolling lines? Jaron. Hey, Woodcroft. Should be taking notes right now. He should be in this chat. Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard led the team in ice time last night. 23 minutes. I don't like Manson at all. I'm not a big fan of him. Just kidding. One thing, Chel, you learn about me is that I will take things very literally. I'm a little naive, I would say. What else here? Total shots 35. Better is 34. Like, if you look at the shots, even game last night. I'm saying last night was a matinee. I just hate puns. You're probably not a fan of Gene, hey? Draisaitl 20 minutes last night. So Sam Gagner last night 15 minutes. I feel like last night Call me crazy, but I think they overplayed Gagne. I think they saw what he did in that first game and like, oh, nice, he can do it again. Gagne has not played a lot of hockey in the last few. Bank on him to do what he did against. What was it again? Why is my mind blanking? Dallas. Jesus. Mind is so slow. The best games I ever played was when everyone was backing up the guy next to you. I 100% agree. Someone in this coaching staff needs to go, maybe. Someone has to go. And that's another issue I find with the Oilers. I think it's been an issue for a few years now, is where I think they try to get too cute with the puck. I think they try to find the perfect pass, the perfect pass through the slot. Like, they're trying to go for cross creases. They're trying to find these perfect opportunities when they should just be shooting on net. Honestly, let's go look at the highlights yesterday. Yes, thank you everyone for watching. There's 40 of you in Oilers. Oilers, Predators. Take a look at the highlights. Exactly. And like the goals that Gagne scored against Dallas, those were garbage goals. So let's take a look at here. Bouchard puck. We're gonna try and break down plays on stream. Bouchard, I thought, did fine here. He was with Darnay in the first shift. It's interesting out. I think Darnay has actually been fine this year for his role and his position. I think he's been better than some people say he is. Exactly, Kimberly. I think teams have honestly found ways to defend the Oilers' power play a bit better. Let's see here. Got Draisaitl right there with the back check. Gagne with a nice little back pass to Kane there. Okay, let's just skip here. Good fake pass, fake shot pass from Ekholm here, I believe. That was nice. Darnell, great. I don't know, Darnell Nurse. I still have no idea how that puck went through. I have no idea how that was a goal. I don't even know how that was Darnell Nurse's goal to begin with. I'm happy he scored. Look at this. Okay, there it is. The puck is right there. It's Gagne? I don't know how that trickles through. I have no idea. I still have no idea. And then right after, they score instantly. So Draisaitl, so here it is. Okay. Here's Draisaitl skating his ass back. I mean, I have not been a fan of Draisaitl's defensive play sometimes, and I don't know. I don't want to criticize him too much. I feel like an asshole when I criticize Draisaitl, considering everything he's done for this team. But whoever this skater is, I can't remember who it was. He has a ton of space to drive the net. He has a ton of time right now to drive the net. Just coast through. What the and then Campbell bites a little hard here. Let's look at this. Oh my god. Connor definitely is not himself. Well, let's see. Let's look at Draisaitl. Draisaitl is just kind of coasting along with him. So I think what we're seeing from Draisaitl here, he's trying to limit the space. He's trying to limit the passing lane here. But if I'm being honest, I feel like Draisaitl should have been pressing him a bit more. And he just kind of lets him go with the wraparound. Like, I have no idea what's going on there. Yeah, Connor's probably still a little bit hurt. Cody Ceci is right there. Honestly, Cody Ceci just kind of watched him do the wraparound. Cody Ceci just expected someone to get him. I'm sorry, Chel Iverson. This is the second goal. So the second goal, again, I don't know how that goes in. Who does that go off of? If I'm being honest, I think Jack Campbell was screened by Nurse. Oh, this is a headache. This is a headache to watch. Nurse, I think Nurse was on the ground way too many times than I'd like in that game. For whatever reason, Darnell Nurse kept his ass on his ground. I don't know. I kind of want to move into the third period here. There was something in the third that I saw. I'm not sure was picked up on the highlights at all. Agreed, Daki. Hello, FA. Edmonton Coiler. Oh, Jesus. Hey, man. Canucks fine. We'll see if the Canucks can make the playoffs. Maybe they'll falter. Maybe then. Who knows? I don't. And see, this is just. I don't know. I feel like this is where the Oilers started to get a little desperate. Where as soon as they had the puck, they just fired it on net. They just tried to get some sort of life. Kimberly. Not wrong. Like, look there. Look at this little Nurse play as he falls on the ground. Like, Nurse buddy, what's going on? I don't know how he ended up on the, like, he's just, I don't know what's going on. And now this is the first game I went to at Rogers Place this year. At, like, Jesus Christ. This was a laughable play. Like, oh my God. We just got outdone. Where was Cody Ceci? Cody Ceci, where are you? Where the fuck was Cody Ceci? Oh, okay, so it deflected off Cody Ceci, goes to the boards. And he's just, bro. Oh my God. This is depressing. I'm oh. So, this was the play where they originally thought it didn't go in. So the Oilers managed to get scored on twice on the same play. Oh my God. I have no idea if Cody Ceci is still injured. Yeah, the second one, he had no defense. He like... Also, let me take a look here. No, it was not. And then there's poor Darnell Nurse all alone because Cody Ceci's right here. Oh God, look at this. Darnell Nurse was alone for a while there. Holy shit. This is actually tough to watch back. Wow. I don't know if they're gonna show. No, they're not gonna show it. So I don't know if you guys noticed on the broadcast at all, but there was a moment in the third period. Leon Draisaitl. I think the puck was going towards him, and he just left the ice. He just decided, he saw the puck coming towards him. He just decided to get off. He's like, my shift's done. And a lot of the people sitting around me even like thought, bro, what are you doing? Like, the puck's coming to you. You could have gone the puck and created another scoring chance. So There was parts of Draisaitl's game I wasn't a fan of last night. Oh, 100% Dacky. I mean, Leafs, I'd like to see the Sens win the cup or the Jets. Wouldn't mind that. God. I mean, I don't know. Because right now, the Vancouver Canucks are playing the best hockey we've seen them play in how long? The Oilers are playing some of the worst hockey they've played in how long? Yeah, FA. You're not wrong, buddy. Right now, the Canucks are playing better hockey than fact. Then again, I am in the belief of that anything can happen. We've seen this Oilers team play good hockey in the past. It hasn't. So we'll see what happens. Hey, the Canucks have a solid goaltending. They have great defense, and they've got a solid forward court. The things are working in Vancouver. The Canucks have never had any draft lottery. Vancouver Canucks draft picks. Let's take a look. Take a look at your draft history. 2023, you had an 11th round, 11th pick, 15th pick. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, Quentin Hughes basically one of the best players in the 2018 draft. Elias Pettersson. So yeah, I mean, credit to the Canucks. They've built a great team with their draft picks. Great scouting. And Dacky, I love that. That's a great point. Well, who have the Canucks played? The Oilers. The Canucks, we were looking at their record recently. The Stars are a good team. Obviously, they beat them 2-0. I think the Stars are coming off a back-to-back. No, I don't think so. But regardless, good team, the Dallas Stars. Other than that, they have not played any, the Tampa Bay Lightning. But yeah, the Canucks are playing great. They've been fun to watch. So, what else are we gonna be looking at here again? We were watching the highlights against the Predators, and I just wanted to really mention that there was a moment in this game where I think Draisaitl, something about his effort looked very off. The Blue Jackets really that good though? The Predators are not that good. It was funny last night during the game. There was a guy above me who was just shitting on the Oilers, as someone would at an Oilers game. There's always that guy when they're losing. He's just saying, "This guy sucks. They're shit." You know, he was just going off, and kind of agreed with a lot of things he was saying, except for when he said the Oilers should not be losing to the Nashville Predators because they're a rebuilding team. The Nashville Predators, they don't want to win games. Really? Because in that game, it seemed like they really wanted to win. So tired. I'm sorry, Chel Iverson. I'm so sorry. I might run a few hut games here, just to change things up. By the way, when I play Chel or World of Chel or anything, I do keep an eye on the chat, honestly. What about the Blues, Predators, and Dallas? Dallas is a good team. I don't know how good the Blues are. Predators are a beatable team. But hey, I'm not trying to discredit the Vancouver Canucks. They played great hockey. The Canucks are playing the way the Oilers should be playing right now. Be honest. Exactly, Michael Kerber. Great point. So interesting. The Barry tribute video. I did get word before the game that a friend of mine, he knows a guy who works for the Oilers production team, and he said they just didn't have anything planned for Barry. So that's what happened there. Lavoie finished with 18 goals. I don't like that. But to be fair, I think Draisaitl is the mayor of Nashville. Like, plays well in Nashville. I don't know how he plays at home against them. To be fair, I did put money on a Draisaitl hat trick, so maybe that burnt me. Also, my bets have not been hitting recently. I need to stop. Oh, did I get some rewards in Chel? I don't know, did I? I don't know. Tyson Barrie was here for what? 4 years? Like since 2020. Think about it, he played a good chunk of hockey with us. He was still an important player. Hello, QF Pro, by the way. I'm thinking like I remember Nail Yakupov got a bit of a video. Who else got a video recently that we traded? I don't know. Oilers hockey right now is just it's chaos. Oh, okay. You're gonna have to give it to me, QF Pro. I'm very interested.
Hey everybody, I'm James Sabalski. Welcome back to EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team.
Oh, Cassian. Yes.
About to go down.
I'm okay. I like Barry. I prefer Bouchard, but oh, here we go. Playing some Chel. By the way, I'm not a great Chel player. If you ever watched me play. I don't know. Should I play Be a Pro? Like, sometimes I just like talking about the Oilers for a bit. People. Why I do these? I like to talk hockey. I like to talk with Oilers fans. I think I provide a different perspective than some people. Oh, Jack Hughes. And I like to showcase the bullshit that this game sometimes provides. There we go. Oh, okay.
Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Makar's taking it from his own end.
I feel like Bouchard hits his shot prop more than some forwards in the NHL. Oh my goodness.
That's how you finish a play. Along the half wall with the puck. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone.
You are in the chat and you're new to my streams. Do you guys play games? Do you guys are you just more for the hockey talk?
At center ice now. He grabs the puck.
Oh, Ishol drop-ins would be fun. I've yet to really play some Ishol. Oh, Alashemsky.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
I mean, is Tyson Barrie gonna fix the defensive mistakes? The thing is, whenever people have suggested that the Oilers trade for like a defensive player, I'm like, who are we gonna trade for? I don't know who's available right now. I mean, I don't think Matthias Ekholm was necessarily available, but head to bed. Thank you, Dacky. Final thought: Oilers give me the old system for 2 games, please. See if it works better. Gotta try something right now. Baldur's. I've never played Baldur's Gate. Thank you so much, Chris. I've never tried those games at all. I've always been a big fan of. I mean, I used to. World of Warcraft is what I grew up on. But that game is just. Oh, nice little goal by Huberto. Alan Wake 2, good shout. Honestly, I've been thinking of like running like NHL 12 on stream. So I find NHL 12 and early NHLs, though of course they're a bit better. But even franchise mode, it was a simpler time. 1-0 the score. Also, the nation vacation's coming up here. I will not be on it, but many of the nation citizens and staff will be there. They're going to a Seahawks game, I believe, as well, so that'll be interesting.
Short pass to Hughes. Fires it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it.
Chel, I agree with you. That's the thing. I'm like, who's gonna be available?
Quick pass to
Like,
Chara.
the Ekholm trade panned out pretty well when he got here and into the playoffs.
Picked off by
So far this year, he's been hurt, and I mean, overwhelming. I think we expected more from Ekholm.
Cuts to the paint and uses the trapper to swallow that one into the logo.
Oh, good save.
And that's stopped.
Turn-based is a
Streaking through
blast.
center on the attack.
70 hours.
Slavin stick-handed
Oh, hell, I mean, sometimes the best games require a lot of commitment. Oh, Suzuki, the backhander. I find World of Warcraft requires a lot of commitment.
Buzzer beater there, James, and they are
How has Seattle been this year?
the intermission. You know
I don't
that
think
is
they've kind of
momentum.
met
They'll have to
expectations
find a
like
way to
last year.
start the next period the same way they
I think
ended the
last
last
season
one.
they
The Oilers
surprised
had
many
put
people.
A lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Breakaway.
Alley shot?
We're gonna get a penalty coming up
Oh, thank you.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you gotta get a shot off, and coming in from behind because there's no time and space. The tripping call leads to the penalty
Sick
shot.
goal, let's go. Please let me know if the TJ Comfer. He would be a solid Oiler, in my opinion.
Comfer's got the puck at
Oh,
center
QF Pro.
inside the
That's
zone.
I'm the captain skate.
Well, that's a big
Did I just
no-no
crash
as
into
the officials blow the play dead. Center's
I mean, there's a lot of teams that are ahead of us, to be fair.
ready to resume play.
Still pissed that Matty Beniers got the stew.
And with that, the first period is in the books.
I don't know if we'll ever see an Oiler win the.
Refresh, we'll get a
I mean,
clean sheet of
obviously,
ice and
we
come back
want
for
to.
period
No,
number
I'd
two.
rather see an Oiler win the James Norris Memorial Trophy, actually, before we win the Calder.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number
And then the
two.
Stanley Cup.
The middle
Stanley Cup,
period
we all
ready to
want it.
go.
If we're talking about individual awards,
Is underway as the puck
to be fair, the James Norris, it sounds like it's an
What do you think of this one played? What do you make of this one?
Mazlika
An
is
offensive
excellent
award for
in this
defensemen,
game, and
like-
really the only reason why it's close. You know their opponent's going to be telling them, listen, get net front, try and take away his eyes. They got to do a better job of
I have no idea how I missed.
and also get going north. They need to generate some offense.
I play with 3 thumbs.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Oilers now lead by 2. Minnesota's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone.
Bro. Did his Cale Makar just fall? What just happened there?
Corner now. Minnesota's
Come on.
playing it from the side. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. The Wild have taken possession of their own
A Norris and a Vezina. Mike Smith got a few Vezina votes in 2021, I believe.
up along the wing. Drives it to the crease.
Oh, Jesus.
Trying to gain a stop.
Where's the defense? Where is the defense? Thatcher Demko.
Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Shot. And he had the answer on that one. Here he is in close. Denies him again.
What a great job of tracking the puck up, one but 2 consecutive saves.
Great job, Demko. My natural stick side. Left. Yeah, I think people tend to forget how good of a season in 2021
Rush to start the game, James, but halfway through the second, they found
Mike
their
Smith
lead,
had.
they're
He was
drumming, and
pretty
they
damn
found a way to
decent.
get to the back of the net. Real good
Mike Smith.
opportunity there, good shot selection
What
as
a
well. They haven't had
wild,
many,
like,
but they were
absolute
able to
wild
convert
goal.
on that one.
Moves it to the middle.
There were stretches where Mike Smith would play insane, and there were stretches where he let in goals for fun.
Save made by the goalie.
Man, is he ever
Like, it pisses me off when people said, "Oh, Mike Smith is ass." He was not ass.
He's saving his team right now.
He was great in the locker room.
My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. They have really got the cycle going on here. Moves it around. Oh, big time save right there. Picked up along the wall. Looking.
Firing pucks. in.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. Behind the net. Moves it around. Oh, stop there.
Oh, nice. Alex Hemsky. Great turnover, buddy.
The Oilers have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Oh, what a save that was.
The Oilers get a little
Mike Smith giving them. That is perfect. That is the perfect way of putting it.
part is they still have the lead.
Honestly, what stood out to me the most about Mike Smith was, I hate to go back to it, that Winnipeg Jets series, where the Oilers, for whatever reason, had back-to-back playoff games against the Jets. One game went to OT, and the other one went to triple OT, and somehow Mike Smith battled through it. Like, he played solid. And just the fact that he was able to do that at his age, and, you know, the amount of endurance that requires as an NHL goalie, that's incredible. I don't even know how to deke well, bro.
Question about it after that last save. You define that puck and desperation and have athleticism to be able to get to it. I don't even know how he got to that puck.
Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down, and there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the
What
puck
Jet
on
series?
period number 3.
Chris, you know what? I try not to remember that, cause yeah. But that was just a dark time. That's when I first started with Oilers Nation, actually. I remember that's when I was part-time, and yeah. And I remember we had there was a lot of excitement heading in. I don't want to. That whole series, that playoff run, blur, everything's a blur.
Still has possession. Here's an offensive chance.
Oh, there we go, Jack Hughes. Oh, Jack Hughes, come on. Buddy. Mike Smith gave us many moments that we'd like to erase and we just cherish. The thing with Jack Campbell, we haven't had a Jack Campbell like core memory yet. Right? Firing at the goalie. Chel Iverson could probably kick my ass in this game, I bet.
Oh man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Dismiss that chance. And the home side is nervous. Look at
Sider.
the pressure here in the
We're an Oiler.
there's a side. And there's a little physicality. And it's taken by the D.
I don't know where I was for that game.
Out of reach.
Don't know where I was.
Icing to call, big face-off looming.
Was I at the bar?
Big opportunity here with this offensive zone face-off.
The goaltender, he just looks scorched out there right now, James. He has been
I hope one day we can
peppered with shots. Got to find a way to weather the storm now.
I don't know if we'll ever get another Oilers goalie fight. I could see Stu doing it.
Spectacular stop by the goal.
But Stu doesn't seem like a fighter. I think Stu's a good guy.
He's been great tonight, James. I mean, he's been he's really peppered in his own zone, but he's finding the puck. He's out back.
Also, how many games do we give Stuart Skinner now?
Miller's been tripped up. Plays it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. And let's
I honestly thought Jack Campbell was having a nice start to the year, even with all the goals. Like the first 5 games, say.
They're gonna have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off.
First 3 starts, I thought Campbell was great.
I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They
Or how
had
many starts has he had?
earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because
He's got 5. I think it's been split pretty evenly.
Player, you're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Liam Harobin is in the chat. How we doing? Playing Hockey Ultimate Team, but
great use of the stick in the defensive end.
the Oilers. Liam, are we positive?
Big time stop.
No, I did not get a haircut. I'm just not wearing a hat. I did trim my beard a bit.
Compete, and he makes the save.
How did he stop that one?
Well, the shooter's gonna run out of real estate.
Are we confident against the Canucks? We're feeling confident. Big game tomorrow, 8 p.m.
There's less holes in the net.
Oh, look at this and can't get it to go.
I love the creativity, James. I mean, he's in tight. He
Clean up that D.
corral the puck, but he just can't get the shot off.
I'm an Oilers fan. Where do you think I learned how to play defense?
The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Puts it on net.
Oh, we somehow scored. Victor Hedman. Oilers stink, yeah. How did my fantasy team end up doing today? I know I'm losing in fantasy football. I don't know if I'm gonna win.
He's not happy with his goal, James. It looks like he
Here,
thought
match.
he was sealed to the post, but there was just
We have a
enough room
13%
for
chance
that
of coming
outside
back.
line.
Oh my god. I can still win.
The Oilers have been a lot
Tomorrow's
of
gonna be a
fun to
big
watch
day in
tonight.
fantasy
Lots
football.
of
Austin
offensive
Eckler needs to have a
chances,
big
and
game.
they have capitalized late here in this third.
It's a lot closer than I anticipated it.
Now he takes it over the line. Goes it in front. And that's intercepted.
Liam, we need to have a night at the Nation HQ where we play Mario Kart. Oh, what? Okay, we're...
Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck, puts right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Picked up along the boards by Sider. Minnesota's
Doesn't Sherlock Holmes
and now it's grabbed by
have good English breakfast? I imagine. I've never visited, gone to Sherlock Holmes.
pass to Bolden. He's got a step. Big save just as time runs out. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to
We
an
should
end.
ask, we'll ask them at Greta.
Lots of power play goals in this one, and this was just, Cheryl, a team that was just outworking the opposition tonight.
Yeah, and they were putting them on their heels, wearing them down, and that's why they got the power play opportunity.
Small chance
James,
victory
you have to
for me
find a
in,
way to cash
fantasy
in when
football.
You get 'em, or the momentum can go the other way. They capitalize.
Probably play one more game with Chel and call it a night. It was a fun stream though. It's been a fun stream. A lot off my chest, Oilers wise. That's why I do these streams. Getting things off my chest. Lights out. My Twitter saw the Northern Lights.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski.
Larissa Legan was. Are you pushing the panic button? I just joined. A little bit. I'm very concerned with how they're playing. It was a fun stream. Thank you so much. We're not done yet. We'll still play this game. If more people start to join. But, I don't want to fire Woody. I don't think Woody's been the problem. I think the problem has been the team that Ken Hall constructed. Honestly, it's... I did a TikTok the other day, and this season has gone completely opposite way anyone anticipated. Okay, we somehow got scored on. Anyways, I don't think anyone anticipated the Oilers to have 2 wins in November. I don't think anyone, maybe 4, like, you know, the very least, how things were going. 4 wins by now, I thought it would be like, yeah, that's bad, but we can turn it around. Now it's like, okay, we need to turn it around. How am I getting, what's going on here? Just, yeah. Not the Oilers were, it's a nightmare. The Oilers are a shell of what they are. Offense is dried up. Like, even like, I understand that the Oilers were so used to outscoring their mistakes, now they simply can't.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And then Karam's right off the mask. The Bruins have it from their own end.
So, yeah, I think Oilers fans have every reason to panic, to be frustrated, to,
The Oilers gain
no.
possession.
Some Oilers fans are already throwing in the towel and saying, oh, see you next season. I'm like, bandwagon.
Across the line from center. Oh, what a
Time comes.
check of the old school variety.
Lots of hockey to be played. Lots of hockey.
The Oilers gain control of the puck. Through the neutral
And
zone.
for as long as Oilers Nation has existed, we do not stop making content, regardless of how bad the team is. right? So
And he shuts down a great scoring chance
we've been through
there.
work. Wow,
Poked away in the
it's been a
other
tough start actually.
and
You
sends it
know.
just out of reach. From behind
Secondly, we have been through worse, but considering the circumstances with McDavid and Leon Draisaitl on the team, it's a very weird bad right now.
looking to break out of their own end. Great poke by Hintz.
Be this bad as a labeled cup contender?
Attack into
Fun.
the offensive end right up the gut. Oh, what a blocker stop by Sorokin. Takes the pass. Takes it to the
Oh, good goal.
and we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum.
I'm very interested to see how tomorrow night's game will go.
I love
The
the
away
placement
game in
of the shot,
Vancouver.
James. It's an incredible
I
shot
think
to be
beating a
able
team
to
like
put the
Vancouver right
puck
now and
stick
deflating
side.
them is what
Goaltender
the
has
Oilers
no
need. I
chance
think the
step into
Oilers
the
need to
tough
actually
Getting into the later
beat
stages
someone
of this
who
period.
is
We got a tie
worthy.
game.
You know, let's be honest here. Beating Nashville, beating Calgary, not the toughest test in the world.
And they take
Beating a Canucks team that's been on fire,
poked away.
I think that'd give us more confidence. And we're like, okay, now we know what's working. That can work for us. That can work. No? Oh, we somehow scored.
He scores.
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
100% I agree with you, Empire Fry. And also, Cody Ceci, just his defensive
Pedal to the metal right now.
awareness,
Freight
to say the
train.
least. Sometimes he's caught up in the rush, he's pinched very hard. Like, oh, that's a nice little goal.
Defenders all in around you that are gonna come and close.
The Oilers take the
Yeah.
one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal. Head
Revenge
goal.
game?
You got them back on
Exact-
their
that's what we
heels, you
need.
got to attack.
The Bruins win the draw. Here's a short pass to Point. Moving into the attacking zone. Throws it to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Quick pass to Ovechkin. Quick pass to Point. They've got numbers here. Point's got it against the boards. That's
Well, somehow I'm winning. I have no idea how I'm winning.
and he takes
We're not
the
complaining.
feed.
Gotta keep it up.
Makes the save using the hashtag blocked.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving.
And of course, you know, every game we're gonna say, you know, the Oilers can win this game. They
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
also, for those who are still watching, I know not too many. I hope everyone had a very good Sunday. I don't want to get banned or anything, but is it likely to see a goal? You're not gonna get banned.
And the opening face-off here
You're not
in period number 2.
Goalie trade, I think it'll be a little difficult,
Train is underway as the
right?
first
Because and getting away, I just don't know if that's possible. I don't know.
Had a strong period, James. I really like the first 20 minutes. They're
It's when I think of things like that, I look through NHL history and how often that's happened. I don't think it's happened often, right? So
around the net, look to attack, drive, and put it by the
I think a goalie trade is more likely
behind the net.
than being waived. Depending if you can find a team who wants to eat Campbell's salary. Do the Oilers have to retain salary on Campbell?
The Oilers
You know, we're gonna have to give up a lot.
goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Yeah, I think as Coombsy said on Oilers Nation After Dark, it would be surprising to see Jack Campbell get sent down. I think there's,
Draisaitl's won the face-off deep inside the offensive
I don't think you can send down a full contract like that into the AHL. I'm not too sure. So, our primary issue is that we're no longer outscoring our defense mistakes, which is how
They certainly are.
bang on QF Pro, bang on. That is, the scoring has dried up and mistakes are everywhere. You know, that game against Nashville last year, probably would have been a 6-4, 7-4 game for the Oilers to win. Right?
gonna play it against the half wall.
Even five goals.
And he takes a shot. Oh, gets a piece of it with his glove, and it keeps out.
So, We would outscore Jack Campbell's mistakes, defensive mistakes. Stuart Skinner last year, to be honest, was a bit of a saving grace. I don't think Stuart Skinner has been the same Stuart Skinner we saw when he first kind of took over the reins as starter last year. So it's a, oh, what a save by Demko! Elite. That's what I want to see from Jack.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, he's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Yeah, I'm not. The waving I think is a little bit more trickier than a trade. I think a trade is more realistic. I just don't know if Ken Holland has the balls to move Jack Campbell.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the
You know?
ice, right in the middle of it.
I don't know if Ken Holland can get that creative. Maybe Jeff Jackson can pull a few strings because he's got so many connections in the NHL, right?
From the blue line, they take control of it. Moves it quickly over to Hintz. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that.
Oh, winning games here.
From the defensive end. And here's the pass to Marchand. Oh, what a chance here. And I think he would have liked another 15 feet on that play. Dishes it to Cournoyer.
Oh, 4-1. I play another game of Chel after this, actually. If I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm happy. So.
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll.
Doing fire. We're doing God's work in this game right now.
He doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick
I could
very
teach the Oilers a lesson or two. But at least this past week, we had a positive moment with the Oilers. I mean, you know, of course, winning sucks, but that Sam Gagner 2 goals was electric. That was almost a...
And he elects to explore his options. Boston's got the puck in their own end.
So,
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second.
like I said on Twitter, the way I'm coping right now is the fact that the Oilers have 7-8 wins. Or 7-8 losses. But isn't Tajula and Patterson also in? Also, poor Philip Broberg. I mean, I hate to say that. He has not been playing great. He had a horrible play against Dallas. But God, man, I did not expect him to get sent down so quick. Don't want to quit when you're winning. It's like gambling. Empire for Hire. It's you get that bit of a rush when you're winning. But of course, if you are gambling, betting, please bet responsibly. I should probably say that. Oh, we got a bit of lag here. Don't kick me out. I'm having fun right now. At Boldy, could be an Oiler.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, look at this chance. Still keeps
Oh.
hold of the puck. Moves it
Also,
up.
I mentioned it earlier in the stream. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but it's like, what is with the Oilers on fanning on passes and shots recently? It's just a recurring theme.
As he uses his paddle to swat it away.
There you go, Empire Fire. Good idea.
Dialed in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot and makes the save.
Lots of time left in
Um,
this period. Boston's been dominating.
After last night's Oilers game, I did go to the No with just to have some fun. A lot of people were there. Very busy, by the way, and lost money. And I'm like, this is why you should not go.
James, he cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see
Didn't lose a lot. It was like
frustration
$60 bucks.
levels increase.
Boston's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Plenty of playing
They
time
sure
left
tense
in
that
this
Oilers
frame.
group. Oh yeah.
And it's been a pretty
You know,
one-sided
even with
finish
how
to this
bad the
one.
Oilers have been playing recently, I'm still like
Heischer's got it.
intrigued
See what they can do
to
with
watch
it.
the games. I'm not giving up. Honestly, I'm not gonna give. I can't really give up. Also, we're Oilers Nation. I think. Yeah, you can't. You kind of have to be there for every game, which is fine. It's very why would I complain, right? But it's like it's kind of intriguing right now because you're like, what's tomorrow's storyline, right? Are we gonna celebrate? No. The Oilers right now are very intriguing but pressing team in pro sport.
The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Over the line they come. Oh, she read the play perfectly and delivers the hip check. Quick pass to Ovechkin. Takes control of the puck. And instead of a whistle, clears it away. And he's taken.
Oh, power play. Come on. Take care, Chel. No worries. No worries. We'll be off here soon anyways. I try to aim for a 2-hour stream. It's always my goal. I always like starting off with, you know, talking about the Oilers, going over what's going on in the NHL. Dipping my toes in franchise mode and playing some world hot. My Thatcher Demko was, I was about to say he's doing great. I completely let that one in. But you know, it's okay when a goalie allows a goal like that. That's going to happen, but a few of those.
Boston's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot.
Come on, Jack Hughes.
Fight through traffic and find a way.
Got a 4-2 game here.
The Oilers have it now.
Oh, God. It was a 4-2 game. Oh, okay. Still in this. Matt Boldy. There we go, buddy. How is that not in the net? How is that not a goal? How did I... For hire, what are you doing tonight? Keeping you going, aside from this.
Boston's been very active offensively tonight, but they just have not been able to finish on their scoring chances here late in the third.
Oh, also, I don't know who it was at Greta last week, but they said they love my Chel streams. Shout out to you. God, you're a legend. God, you're a legend.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Both teams readying here for the face-off.
Don't know when the next stream will be. Tuesday, Wednesday. I have to see the Oilers schedule. Could be next Sunday. I try to coordinate these when I try to do one a week. Just when the Oilers don't play, I try to have a bit of a life. But I also really like watching stream. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll play another game at Chel. I'll play another game. Oh God, no. No. There's all that. I seem to be doing something right. No. Oil fans in here. Woz getting PDO'd. I got a little PDO there, and I won the game, so I'll take it. Yeah, like these streams are meant to be a little chill. It's not meant to be like yelling or finger pointing or allow everyone to share their opinions. Honestly, at some point, I'd like to do more than just Chel and just game and talk hockey, gaming and hockey, if that makes sense. There are other games I like to play and chill with.
Well, this should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi,
No?
everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports.
Talking hockey, the playing Chel makes sense. Get another win in here.
The Oilers win the opening face-off, and we are
There you go.
Contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Gets down low and blocks the shot.
You got the top comp. Which post?
Angles it across.
Before we do post a lot.
Here's a shot. Denies him.
If everyone knows why, it's just because it's my job. I've been told you have to post this many stuff a day or try to.
Turns that one away.
No?
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
First pass leads to
Oh.
offense. That's a great one.
And look at that.
Hell shot.
penalty coming up.
He's ahead of the pack here off to the race.
Oh, I love that QF Pro. I want some. I need more people to play like Call of Duty with. I wouldn't mind getting back in the COD, but I have no one to play with. Although Warzone 2 is kind of trash. I remember I played Warzone 2 for about 2 games, and I'm like, this kind of sucks. How did I miss that?
Chance on the penalty shot. And
Oh, okay, oil fan.
goal.
Wow, that's a
God bless.
tough one to take
I hope people
all
didn't think that was
on
us
you, and
suggesting it. I'm like,
opportunity to
nope,
be a
that's
game changer. And not even forcing the goaltender to make a save, you can bet he's frustrated.
Although I don't know how accurate Ryan Rashog is. No offense to him.
Into the offensive end now.
But
And the officials
okay, not everyone's
call a
perfect.
delayed penalty here.
Chell in a group would be cool, I think.
The Oilers are gonna be
Off stream as well, just have a good vibe.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
Well, as the defense, you never want to see this line come out here. Top-rated power play unit.
Oh, I'm not the best at COD, but I enjoy playing like small maps and just having fun with friends.
Puck off quickly and tremendous motion.
The Oilers working around near the back end. Right on the doorstep. And that goes off a player. Gets it out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. Moves it to the middle. And
Firing in the net, that's what we do at Oilers style.
And he takes the dish. Lets the wrister fly. And that goes off a body. Tries to clear. Solid short-handed performance there as both teams are now back.
Oh, I played OG Fortnite with some of my buddies the other day.
I actually played on
It was nice, although we don't play with build mode on, because I can't build, and kids these days can build like it's nothing.
Misses. That won't go as that goes off the side of the net. Goaltender covers it up. We get a
OG
whistle to
fork
slow
knife.
things down.
What I would do to see Zach Hyman load the Fortnite with Draisaitl, McDavid.
Here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll wanna put their
Who
foot on the
else?
gas
Who
pedal
else would
here,
play with them?
sensing
Dylan
that the
Holloway.
goaltender's overworked right now,
No,
and let's face it,
Holloway,
he can't
the
change.
Cloud,
The Oilers
Boosh,
in the defensive
Hyman.
zone.
Fortnite quads right there.
Play to force the turnover by Boldy. And he makes the save with ease. Puck grab by Boldy. Moves inside. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
That's a great save.
They brought back like the old map and everything.
Crease, take away all the ice and make himself as big as possible.
Stones him in front.
Does a great
Clouder, I think so. He seems like a Fortnite guy, and honestly, I could see him playing 4 back when he was like in junior and stuff. You know?
Halfway mark of this
Never played Fortnite.
still got zeros on the board.
I never really liked Fortnite when it first came out.
Offense is
I hated the building. I couldn't do the building. But the way Fortnite absolutely like took over. Just. Oh, what the fuck is this goalie on?
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
takes the feed ahead from the left
He was just a secret gamer.
Stones him with the blocker.
I don't think he's a gamer.
Edmonton's got the puck.
I don't know. He's more into the horses.
Passes
No.
on over to Boldy. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose.
Overwatch. I have not played Overwatch since Overwatch 1.
Right on the doorstep. Here's a block.
There we go. That's how we beat this goalie. Nice little tip by Jordan Kyrou. Who else? I think Campbell would be a bit of a gamer.
Talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Edmonton's finally pushed through and they
I know horse people into gaming.
period number 1.
Sometimes at the
Yeah, my old friends and I, whenever I like PUBG. That was my like I was big into that. That was one of my favorite games before Fortnite.
They scored that goal.
Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period.
Throwback. I remember I went to TwitchCon 2018. That's when Fortnite was at its peak, and like I think they had one of the biggest Fortnite events. It was insane. I think Stu would be a gamer.
There's the end of period number one.
I don't know, maybe.
We'll be back with second period action.
Think about it, Stu's like 23, 24, but he's already got a kid. So I don't think he's got time to think about gaming anymore. I'm trying to think who else. Darnell. I could see Leon being a bit of a FIFA guy. Fire everyone, Ryu. I'd agree. Fire a few people. Ken Holland, Dave Manson, Woodcroft. I don't know. I don't think this is all on him right now. Hey, this is Ken Holland's roster, right? So this goalie's been robbing me.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Just fire pucks and hopefully it goes in. There we go.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Leon Draisaitl, baby. Oh, he's done. He is done. The man has rage quit. We gotta keep playing. I think I gotta play one more. That was two. We're winning some games here. Stu has gamer dad vibes, playing some Mario Kart or what do young kids play nowadays? Nice one. Thank you, Empire Fry. Mario Kart Deluxe is fun. My friend was streaming Mario Double Dash last night, and that was like a throwback. I remember as a kid, I was actually pretty addicted to Double Dash for a bit on the GameCube. I don't know. Nowadays, I love games that are fast-paced. That's why I like playing Chel. That's why kids love playing Fortnite, because it's a little fast-paced. It's just how it is. Ooh, this guy's got a stacked roster. Gordie Howe, Robitaille, Yari Curry. I'm about to get pounced. But what I would do to experience gaming is like back in 2008 again. I was watching it. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for watching the stream then. He's an awesome guy. Even though he's a Flames fan, like, you can talk hockey with him. It'll be a fun conversation. And he doesn't really rag on the Oilers too much. Like, he likes an Oilers loss, obviously, as a Flames fan, but
Lidstrom's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Mario Party. I was a bit into. I played Mario Party when I was super young with my buddy on the N64, but after that, I never really got back into it.
The Knights win it in the defensive zone.
Oh, you're geekly confused. Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. I see you all the time on Twitter. I saw you that you followed. Oh, okay.
Picked up by Howe. Puts it on net. Big stop by along the wall by Boldy.
Oh, Matt Boldy. Top shelf. Thoughts on Sonic games? There were some really good ones on the GameCube, I remember. There was one game called Sonic DX Director's Cut or something. That was really fun. One of my favorite ones. In general, they were just very fun games back then. They're not as popular as they used to be. But growing up, they were... You could never go wrong with... Oh, a second goal, Alex Hemsky. They just never seem to get to that level of Mario or Legend of Zelda. Like Legend of Zelda, I never really played growing up, but I played Wind Waker. Loved Breath of the Wild. Loved the last one. I can't remember the name for it. I played like, yeah. What? I'm actually not too bad at this, Chel. I won't lie. For a guy who has just a bunch of decent cards. Oh, Alex Hemsky. Pokemon. Oh, I was very big into Pokemon growing up. I didn't play like Sun and Moon or anything like that. I did play the recent one that came out. What was it? I don't know. I played Violet. I think I played Violet. That was fun, actually. I really liked it. But Emerald was one of my favorites. I Fire Red. Pokemon Diamond. The last handheld one I had was Black too. I did get Pokemon Sun when it came out. I never really played it. I don't know what happened. I think I sold it. The Fire Red was... What I liked about Fire Red was the fact that Elite Four was actually very challenging. At least I found them to be challenging. Platinum was really good. Heart Gold was awesome. I wish I still had my Heart Gold, but then for whatever reason I gave it to like a family friend's kid, and then we stopped talking to that family friend, and I never ended up getting my game back. So
now he takes it over the line. Too much congestion in front. The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone.
3-0. We're putting the sword to this guy. What is happening? I also played the remake Alpha Sapphire. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think the kid maybe just forgot. I think I just expected it to. Like, he was a very nice kid. It's just, I think he also was like a knock. Like, how do I contact this guy? He was like a 10-year-old, I think. Oh, Jake, how's it going? We're absolutely having a great time on Chel. This guy's got Yari Curry, Gordie Howe, you name it. We're beating him 3-0. I wish I had a team like that. My best player is 85 Hyman. That was a way to get Gretzky. I don't know.
The Knights' performance was abysmal in that opening 20 minutes, James. They didn't do anything right. It looked like a lack of preparation. And often that isn't just the coaches.
It's so easy to score on this guy. He's got Patrick Waugh in net. Patrick Waugh is dust in Chel. Do not get him. Do not get him. Just hugging the post.
James, they found a way to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
Can't get it to go. Edmonton's got it
Oh yeah, I mean,
Here in the corner.
this game has a lot of like NHL legends, alumni. They have Gretzky, they have Curry. It's just very hard.
Quick feed down low.
Because this guy doesn't have Gretzky.
For that one.
Woz gotta make
You
more
excited
stops
for
than
Seattle,
Edmonton.
home of the first
Reset
Starbucks?
the
I will
momentum
not
for
be in
his team.
Seattle
It's not
actually.
about what happened or
Kennedy
what
will be
happened.
there.
It's about the next step,
And
that's
I
the
think
key contributor to
Kennedy,
Seattle's
Liam,
moving forward.
most of the ON crew will be there. It's always a good time with them anyways. Especially with Kennedy. Kennedy's the best.
Place light up. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Ovechkin's got it in the offensive zone. Great reach with the poke check by Draisaitl. Here's a short pass to Coffey.
Raw playing like real life. I was gonna say,
Solid check to slow him down. And he maintains
if
possession.
Waugh was playing like this in the Golden Knights, on the real Golden Knights, oh, he'd be shipped out so fast.
Just wide of the net.
You're not going, not on this trip. No.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Feeds the puck up
Want
to
to save a little bit of money with the holidays coming up. So,
And he's knocked off the puck there. Here's a
oh my God,
misses and
I will QF Pro. Thank you.
It takes work to miss the net by that margin, though, in the
Flying.
in the slot area, and you got a golden opportunity just wasted.
and he's
Oh, I heard about that. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, there we go. 4-1. See, this guy's got Joe Sakic, Quinn Hughes, Yari Curry. I went to the nation vacation to Vegas last year, and I went to the Nashville one in 2022. Both so much fun. Nashville was a blast, 5 days. Vegas was great. Yeah, totally. They're worth it if if you can afford it. Go ahead.
neutral zone. Nice heads up play there.
But the nation cruise always fun,
Answered the call on that play.
and just me. Seattle in November did not appeal to me. So I don't know how warm Seattle is. I wish we could have went to Vegas.
Offside the call.
Again, Vegas is so much fun. Even if you don't gamble, Vegas is a lot of fun. Music, food,
Ends of the ice is
performances.
offensively here late in the second.
There's just so much to do in Vegas.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone.
This Patrick was an absolute sieve. Wow. Wow.
As they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation last in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out.
This man's got like some of the best cards you can get in Hut right now.
With a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own.
Here we go.
Goes right to the crease.
Plus, there's just a lot going on. Like,
Control of it now here in the offensive end. Stop that one.
I also have I'm going to a wedding in March. That'll be exciting.
There's the whole
Damn.
first and 2 periods
So I gotta save up for a room.
to go. Step
All the solid games, road trips are happening on holiday. Exactly. Yes, that's also an issue we kind of face this year. Take care, Chris Walken. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hope to see you soon.
as the official signals both teams into position. They've dropped
That's something we noticed this year. Like, even the Arizona trip, I believe, is on a family holiday of some sort. So,
now in this one. How do you view things?
The Knights really haven't played well through 40 minutes of play, James. And they need to change the mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. And
and obviously, the prices for nation vacations, they're basically based off, like,
Look at this, the pressure.
basically just a package to a game.
And the defenders take possession.
And we try to get the best deals we can find and
Play with it. Great play by McCall.
have a fun trip.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Slides it across to Boldy. He carries the puck up along the wing. Takes a shot. And puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the
I don't have any confidence in tomorrow's game. I'm just intrigued. Like I was saying, what excites me is the storyline of this.
tough to put it by the
What is
team.
going to happen
Seems
tomorrow?
to be in good position.
Will we win? You know.
Getting run off the post.
And I think, like, as I was saying in the chat,
All but in, James.
I was telling the chat, like, the Oilers might maybe a challenge like the Canucks right now, who are playing very well. Get them fired up. Get a win against a Canucks team that's doing well right now. That's a bit of confidence. Canucks are one of the best teams in the league right now, in my opinion. So, also, 5-2 game.
The Knights don't really have time on their side here.
This
but
guy's got
at
Gordie
least
Howe,
they're
Nick
able to
Lidstrom, Paul Coffey. He's losing 5-2 to me. I am shit. Apparently not.
Giroux's won the draw center. Great positioning by the defender.
Oh, great defense there.
Feeds the puck over to Kachuk.
Can't get too complacent.
The Oilers have it from their
This guy's just got such a good team. Like, he can easily come back, but
can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Read that perfectly with the poke check.
oh god, oh god,
Here at the point.
oh god.
By the goaltender. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. They've got an on-man rush.
No penalty there? That's a blatant fucking trip. I don't often swear. Oh,
Turn that one aside. Back at the point, they set it up. That goes off a twig.
Malves, I hope you have a fun time. I'm not sure if it's fun yet.
Gaining momentum in the offensive.
It's gonna be a good time. Like, Arizona weather in February is gonna hit so good. You're gonna feel like $1 million. Okay.
Jones works the puck in his own zone. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there.
Oil gotta stop playing desperate and play with some confidence with the puck. That's my issue. The way we're carrying the puck and handling the puck, seemed like we just came out of junior.
And the play continues.
I don't know. I've never seen the Oilers handle and flub the puck so poorly as they have recently. I feel like I'm the only one who's noticed this. Like, puck handling and possession has been.
There's a shot, and that's turned to sideboard wall. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight.
Come on, what is this? What, lads? What are we doing here?
And that's all she wrote on this one.
Arizona one will be good. I go there once a year. And it's always real weather. That's exciting. Well then. We are plus 1090 skill rating. Doing very well, although I'm going to probably wrap up the stream here. 1024. It's going to be fantastic. You're right, even McDryder doing it. Thank you, yes! The puck management for the Oilers has been just as bad as everything else, it seems. Do I have a third pack? This, I got a third pack. What's the third pack? Oh, premium pack. Okay, let's see what this. Who's this? There we go. Ooh, I like this jersey. HK. Oh, nothing good in there. I mean, we all know this is not the McDavid we're used to. That's a fact, right? Give me something decent. Dylan Dubé of the Calgary Flames. Really? Charlie Coyle? Oh, that's... Oh, he's got a very nice mustache. Arne Talvite. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's open this little pack. It's an 82 overall choice pack, but... Darnell Nurse. I'll take you, buddy. People have been a little too hard on you. But I'll take you. I don't even have you in my team. Oh. A few wins in Chel. Like, we Good stream, a lot of fun. 2 hours, 2:26. Let's see here. Some of these packs, not sure if I really want to ever open any of them. By the way, don't open this pack. This pack is a scam. Great, yeah. Are those cards like NFTs? Kind of. Except you can't sell them for real money. But you can sell them for in-game currency. I don't mind the new set. I'll probably end stream soon here. I just want to look through the auction house. I like looking at the Oilers alumni. What do we got for Oilers alumni in the right now? Ales Hemsky card is 51k. George the Rock, Bill Ranford, Ryan Smith. I'd love to have this Ryan Smith card. Wayne Gretzky, 1.1 million. This Gretzky card, 480,000. What I want. Brian Whitney, Esa Tikkanen. Jason Smith should be at least 80 rated. That's criminal. With that being said, I'm gonna look at McDavid's price right now. McDavid has a Zach Cassian milestone card. Oh, that's different. I honestly might need to get that Smith card, Jake. It's 55k. Connor McDavid has a card I saw there. How much is it? 89k, 85k. He's a ticketing. Yeah, there's a lot of throwback cards in this game, which I like. So I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow we will have Oilers Nation After Dark, pre-game with Boardsy, Oilers Nation Every Day, Nation Real Life, and they're gonna talk about this during the pre-game show and Oilers Nation Every Day. We have a special stream planned for tomorrow. Little tease.